From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Carl Konevsky.
Among Delaware's top stories for Monday, December 31st, a 19-year-old is hospitalized in stable condition after a drive-by shooting. The victim told police he had dropped off a friend on Three Rivers Drive in the area of the Sparrow Run development when a black SUV drove towards him. He said at least one person in the SUV started shooting as he drove away from the friend's home. The teen was shot in the upper body but was able to drive to a relative's home, who then drove him to the hospital. Training begins next week for social workers being sought for a program to reduce street violence in Delaware. Hiring frontline social workers was one of the key recommendations of a commission created by Mayor Baker in 2005 after 97 people were shot the year before. The program is designed to reach at-risk young men before they become involved with the criminal justice system. About 120 have applied to take part in those free training sessions. State police say 2 people have been charged with stealing more than $15,000 worth of construction equipment in 5 burglaries in Newcastle County over the last month. The duo was arrested after troopers on a surveillance detail saw them break into a storage trailer and load construction equipment into their vehicle. Then they went to another location and took tools and other gear from several vehicles and a shed. Coming up, Delawareans prepare to ring in the new year, some at home, others on the road. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
Music, food, and fun, all in a family-friendly, alcohol-free environment. Beginning at 4 this afternoon, the city of Wilmington rings in the new year with First Night Wilmington. Venues within the area of Rodney Square will host a variety of artists and entertainers, and the First Night skating rink will also be back on Market Street in front of the DuPont Theater. If you don't have your admission button, you can get one at the information booth on the 10th Street side of Rodney Square. Buttons are $7 or 2 for $10, with children under 12 getting in for free. As always, the party wraps up with fireworks at 10 o'clock. 2 Delaware high school marching bands will spend the holiday in the national spotlight. The A.I. DuPont High School Band is appearing again in Pasadena, California at the Rose Bowl Parade on New Year's Day. And the Middletown High School Band will play in the Orange Bowl in Miami. Delaware Senator Joe Biden plans to spend New Year's Eve in Iowa having dinner with his family in Des Moines. Biden is hoping to boost his campaign with a good showing in the Midwestern state, which is kicking off the election process Thursday with Democratic and Republican caucuses that could propel 2 candidates to the nomination. With the Iowa caucus and New Hampshire's primary just days away, many presidential hopefuls are spending every precious minute campaigning, even if it's while voters and the rest of the world ring in the new year with celebrations, not politics, on their mind. A tough weekend for Delaware high school basketball teams. WDEL Sports and AccuWeather are coming up.
When it comes to flooring, great style doesn't have to be expensive, especially when you shop at Carpet One Floor & Home. Our 1,000-store buying power gives you the best prices on hardwood, carpet, tile, laminate, and more, including brands you'll find exclusively at Carpet One Floor & Home, like Liz Claiborne Home, Good Housekeeping with Resista, and Lee's, all with guaranteed installation and no payments for 1 year. See how easy it is to find your perfect style. Shop in store, online, or in-home, only at Carpet One Floor & Home.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware. Every weekday morning, 5:30 till 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, girls high school basketball action. Ursuline's streak at the Diamond State Classic came to an end Sunday with an 83-71 loss to Lexington Christian Academy. The Kentucky school had jumped out to a 27-7 lead before the end of the first quarter, thanks to 5 3-pointers. Kayla Miller led the way for Ursuline with 31 points, who was again without Elena Deladon. The Raiders had won the main draw in the tournament the last 3 years. They beat St. Elizabeth on Saturday to reach yesterday's championship game. Caravel Academy ran into a wall at the Bayball Classic on Sunday, falling to Manhattan's Rice High School, 74-41 in the final of the Bayball Classic. Rice jumped out to a 15-0 lead while the Buccaneers committed 12 turnovers on their first 13 possessions. Brian Westbrook and Donovan McNabb led the Eagles to a 17-9 win over visiting Buffalo yesterday. That gives Philly a season-ending 3-game winning streak and an 8-8 record. Westbrook caught 4 passes for 57 yards and ran 7 times for another 42 yards. His third catch of the day gave him 89 for the season, breaking the team record set by Irving Fryer in 1996. Westbrook also topped the team mark for yards from scrimmage, set by Wilbert Montgomery in 1979. Brandon Roy scored 22 points as the Portland Trail Blazers rallied to beat the 76ers 97-72 for their league-leading 13th straight win. Trailing 63-59 in the third quarter, the Blazers scored 21 unanswered points over a period of almost 8.5 minutes. Andre Iguodala had 24 points for the Sixers. Andre Miller added 17 and 11 assists. The 76ers' loss snapped a 3-game winning streak. And Darian Hatcher scored midway through the third period as the Flyers beat the Florida Panthers 1-0 for their third straight victory, and Taro Niittymaki stopped 38 shots for his third career shutout. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast. Sun and clouds today. Breezy too, a high of 45 degrees. Tonight, increasing clouds with a low down to 33. Tomorrow, morning clouds, maybe a rain or snow shower, then variably cloudy and a high of 45. Wednesday, clouds and sun, maybe a snow shower, and a high of 36 degrees. Get news updates throughout the day, Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 11:50 a.m. And get WDEL News text alerts sent to your cell phone. Sign up at WDEL.com. I'm Carl Konevsky in for Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.